And my last idea today, before we wrap things up, is my average glow tip of the week. So it's going to feel maybe a little bit more like homework than a real tip, but I have been challenging you this whole episode and I want to continue to challenge you. This is your homework assignment for the week, you guys. We are going to set some goals. Now, this is something I've been really bad at, if I'm being totally honest with you guys. I have not been a goal setting person. People often question, what's your 1 year goal? What's your 5 year goal? And want you to break it down. And I'm just like, I don't know. We'll see where life takes me. Whatever. I've never really had big goals. And I've really challenged myself this year or this past journey to set some actual goals. And I want to help you through it, especially if you're not a huge goal setter. Maybe you are. Maybe these are new tips for you. But what I want you to do is I want you to break down your goal setting ideas into 6 categories. Okay, so write these down. It's home, personal, career, relationships, health, and finances. So that's 6 different goals. Write them down. And I want you to come up with about 2 to 3, maybe 4 goals per category. So what I found helpful by having the 6 categories is it makes me be more specific. If I'm thinking too generally, I maybe feel overwhelmed and can't think, like whenever someone would say like, where do you see yourself in 10 years? Let's say I'm like married with a family on a beach house, let's say, okay? But there's no real timeline for that. And like, how did you get there? And is that even realistic? And is that even what you want? I mean, gosh, I don't know. That sounds great to me now, but I live in Arizona, no beaches nearby, and I'm fine. I'm doing well and happy about it. So within each topic, I want you to come up with 2 to 3 goals. Now, these goals should vary and can go from something you can accomplish this month to something that's so wildly out of sight. But, I want you to be delusional about it. Honestly, dream so, so, so big. I mean, think way outside of the box. Where do you actually really want to be? Like, for instance, starting with home, for example, okay, what's something I can do this month? I want to put up some shelves in my office. Great. That would be a small goal on the spectrum. Now I want to think way wild outside of the box. I want to move from where I'm living and I want to move to an entirely different state, live in a mansion, have a massive pool in my backyard, and host huge parties. Great. Write it down. And then I want you to come up with either like 1 or 2 more goals that kind of fall in the range of that. Okay. And then you're going to go to the next topic. Same thing. 3 to 4 goals. Next topic, 3 to 4 goals. Keep going, keep going. Your brain is maybe gonna freeze and be like, I don't know, I can't think of anything. Move to the next topic. We're gonna come back. Just keep circling back until you have about 3 to 4, like realistic to insanely lofty, extravagant goals. And what this is going to do is it's going to actually open up your mind to the possibility of new opportunities for your life. And it's going to open up your mind to be like, actually, I think this is possible. And you're going to kind of want to work towards it and accomplish those tasks. If you wanted to hang the shelves up, great, hang them up. Maybe that inspires you to pick up a hobby that you want to decorate on the shelves with. And who knows where that could take you? And you make artwork, you sell it, it buys you this brand new mansion in that place you want to live. I mean, the opportunities are just endless. And that's what's so exciting. Like, this does feel like homework, but it's also a way to self reflect and it kind of gets your ideas rolling. And I do challenge you, if you found it fun this time, if you really did take me seriously, I challenge you to doing this every single month. Yeah, when you do this every month, you kind of see yourself start to evolve, start to grow, start to build confidence in that huge goal that you wanted. Having those huge goals maybe make you reflect and be like, actually, I think I'm just unhappy in the current situation I'm living in. Maybe I want to move out of this apartment and buy a house and invest in myself in that way. Or maybe you do want to move to a different state or move maybe to a different city. And that's a pretty big jump, but it's maybe not the biggest jump of living in this mansion, but it is maybe a jump for you and it's a stepping stone to getting to that huge goal, if that is what you really want. But like I said, go crazy with it. You want to party on yachts with celebrities. That's what you put in personal or relationships. Cool, go for it. But you got to get yourself into rooms where celebrities are or into that wealth category where you can afford a yacht or be on more yachts. You just have to work towards it and you can totally get there. That's the exciting thing is every month you kind of figure out how can I build and build and build until you get there. So anyway, I hope you really do try to challenge yourself and do your homework and again, comment, DM me, whatever it is. I really would love your feedback. I want to know what you thought about it. If you enjoyed it, if you enjoyed that time of self-reflection, if there were some other ideas that I mentioned that you're going to start implementing and you're starting to see a change in and you're starting to see, I mean, I want to feel it with you. I want to be on this journey with you. I want to see your growth and feel your improvement. I want to pass along my kind of energy to you through listening to this. And I really just appreciate you tuning in. Please like and subscribe. You know what to do. Comment, share with your friends, share on social media. I would really appreciate the support. We're starting from, building this from the ground up, and any type of support you can show me helps. And I promise to return the favor in tips and advice and empathy and support. And so I love you. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I will see you next time.